we're looking at the week 6 summary. So when we do this, we have a couple things that we're talking about with this week. Hopefully you're able to do the letterheads. We'll talk about how to turn those in. We're going to move on to do a couple different things, full block business letters and then some table work. And you can look at this at a different time whenever you want. Okay. Let's say we are doing some kind of assignment, right, where we did it in Word. Okay, so we have this assignment just to say we did. This isn't something we did, but all right, so you did a thing in Word like you did your letterheads. All right, so now I want to save it, and you want to put it into Google. Well, there's a bunch of different ways to do this. One of the ways that you can do it is if when you're in your Drive, go to New, and go to File Upload, and then let's just say I'm bringing up the resume. So I hit Choose. So then this spins around and then it uploads. Okay, so then in your class, you go down to letterheads. Oh, I guess I can't do it, but okay, when you guys click on it, when you go to class, you'll have a turn in, you hit add or create, and you do Drive from Drive, and that assignment will be there, and you can upload it. Okay, so when you go to here to turn it in, you hit add and create, or whatever that green button, and then you go to Drive, and this Google Doc, I mean, it's in there as a Google Doc, it's in your Drive, and you're fine. You can pull it up, and then you can place it in there. So that's the first thing we wanted to talk to you about, was turning that in. The next thing I want to do is talk to you about full block business letters. All right, simple, easy, effective ways to do some communications. It's easy to read. It's very organized, very simple. So you got your blank Google Doc here, and you're starting at the top. You can call this 1.5, I guess, to get started. It's a full block business letter is what we're doing. We often like to start, we do these with 12-point font times New Roman. We're going to do everything with 12-point font times New Roman today. We're going to hit return, the enter key or return key, 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what's all this space kind of remind you? Last week, right? When we did letterheads. Okay, so this reminds you of last week when we did letterheads. All right. So you have like Stanford University, and you got the cardinal tree and the colors, and you got an address, or you got some things, and then you start here with today's date. So today is September 30th. I don't need that. 2020. Okay, and then you'll hit enter or return 4 times. See how the cursor's after the 20? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'll type Mrs. Kathy Scruggs, 67 Horatio Street, New York, 10003. This is the date line. This is the inside address. You hit return twice. Your cursor's after the 3. 1, 2. Dear Mrs. Scruggs. 1. And then from there, you just type your letter. Okay? So you're going to type your letter, and then in between each paragraph is a blank line. So you get the blank line in there. Okay? And then you finish it up. And then at the end, so you hit period, blank line, you would type sincerely, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you type your name, and then whatever that person said, executive vice president or whatever. Okay, but the setup is all the same. You're looking at hitting enter 8 times. This is where the letterhead would go. Everything is flush with the left margin, meaning nothing's tabbed, everything's tight to the left. You hit return or enter 8 times, you type the date. Then you hit enter, return 1, 2, 3, 4. So it leaves you 3 blank lines. This is the inside address, who you're writing to, Mrs. Scruggs. You got the body of the paper here. This is the greeting or salutation. You have the complimentary close. You leave time for the signature line here. Okay, and everything is nice and neat. That is your full block business letter setup. Okay, so right here where it says full block business letter, there's 1 for 1.5. Set up just like I just went through. You put today's date, you put your name here, set it up, 8 returns, 4 returns, blank line in between each, 4 returns. Okay. And then if you want, after you're done 1.5, since we kind of did half of it together, then you'll do 1.6 again. 8, 4, blank line in between 4. Okay, and then when you're done with those, you will turn those in. So that's full block business letter. Okay, after you're done with that, well, I'll just leave that alone. I'll make another video for the President's Dogs.